Hi, welcome back to Making It with Minglet. Today I have worked on page 7, and I apologize because I did something stupid, and I had to just remake the video. I can't use the one that I had, so I'm going to open the page up and I'm going to share it with you. What inspired this page is I was outside yesterday working in the yard, and we had some daffodils that had come up in the new grass that was planted. Evidently, I missed some of the bulbs when we were turning it over and trying to get it prepared to plant that grass where our tree had been. And so I did that first thing, and then I took them around the back, and I decided where I wanted to put them, but there happened to be a large amount of liriape there. Liriape is it's called monkey grass. It's a common name for it, but it's called liriape. And I started it by bringing it little tiny pieces of it from my mother's house when we first finished our house. And it spread out of control on the front, and my husband said, "This has got to go." So he grassed the whole area, and we got all that out and dug it up, and we put it around one of our sidewalks in the back. But I wanted the daffodils to sit right behind it, so once I started messing with it, I thought, these things are really thick. I hadn't been that many years ago to bend them out, and they were still a mess. But anyway, the stupid thing I did was not moving, getting rid of those plants. I just dug them up and I threw them down on our compost pile, which means they'll grow. I mean, you can't kill them. I don't think you can kill them, really. So they're going to be rooted someday. They're going to be back in the dirt. I found this quote. It says, "Some days you bloom, and some days you root. Both are part of growing." And that was from Root and Rise, and I found that on Pinterest. So I had the envelope that I'd added, and I decided I wanted to have like flowers in the background. So I did take a stencil. It's just a little inexpensive Amazon stencil that I used a few days ago, and I used silver to kind of give it just a light look. I didn't want it to pop too much. And then I took some stamps out and I stamped with archival ink, and then I used the Posca pen to write my quote, and I put my number 7 on it. And on the flip, I did the same thing. I used the silver and the stencil and the stamps. I did add this stamp right here, which my teacher Carol, my teacher and neighbor and dear friend, gave me. She's cleaning out, starting to clean out her house, so she wanted me to have her stamps because she knew I would use them, and that's one I really love. It's got just beautiful handwriting. That was a scrap from Karen McCoy, so that makes up that page number 7. Now, my confession is, what I did was, I picked up my phone and I'm sitting here punching in my PIN code to unlock my phone, and I was videotaping. So, duh. That was a blonde moment, I'll tell you. The battle of the gray hairs here. But I can laugh about it. At least I realized what I had done. If I had not have watched it back, I would not have realized that I was over in front of the camera. I usually pull it down in front of me, but note to self, don't do that again. So that's day 7, and I will continue on this journey, 7 out of 100, and I look forward to seeing you next time. If you're not a subscriber, if you'll hit that thumbs up, I appreciate it, and then subscribe to my channel, because I am putting these up I'm doing it every day so far, and I would like for you to come along with me. I hope you enjoy our mixed media adventure. So until next time, be well, my friends. Bye-bye.